Hi, my name is Engineer Faith Edu. You're welcome to the day 3 of our digital literacy class. And today we'll be talking on navigating the website. So web navigation refers to the process of navigating the network of information and resources in the World Wide Web. And the link that we use to navigate the web is called a web browser. So, and getting around the internet is like, they say here, navigating the city on foot to get from one place to another. And for me, I see it like traveling around the world from one location. Like I'm in Nigeria, I'm in Calabar, for instance, but I can practically be in Australia, know what is happening in Australia virtually just by navigating the web, or any other part of the world just by navigating the web using a web browser. So you can, there are different types of website navigation. There are different types, we have them here. So this is where we have our first assignment. I would like us to write short note on each of these website types of website navigation: hierarchical website navigation, global website navigation, local website navigation, adaptive website navigation, primary navigation, top bar, footer, sidebar website navigation. So please write short notes on the different types of website navigation. I'll be expecting this assignment Saturday before midnight, or not before midnight. That is by midnight, I mean 12 a.m. on Saturday. Thank you. This assignment will be assessed and discussed, recorded. So, how do you find websites? How? The web is full of websites, so how to find a website becomes a question. So you can do that using a search engine. You know, what is a search engine? Search engine is found in most browsers like Chrome, Firefox, and Edge. There are these search box built into them that you can use to type in the website you want to search for, and it pops out. For instance, here we have an example of a search engine, and I've typed something here: different types of websites. So different types of website. This is a search engine. It helps you bring out the different, that like now I've typed different types of websites. I don't need templates, different types of website. So it takes you to different sites that can give you the results of what you have just asked for. So these are all different sites. This is a different site. This is a different site. So this is a typical example of a search engine. So you use a search engine to navigate the website, to find sites on the website. And you can also use browser in web directory. Here you have the list of different websites listed on them, so on each rather. So you can just go through and you look for what you're looking for, the website, the particular website you're interested in finding, and you get it, you click on it, and it takes you to where you want to go to. Now, what are the parts of a site? By site, I mean a website. What are the different parts of a website? Some of us are members of some associations or professional bodies that own website. Now, when you go to open to those your website, the website of your professional body or association, or even your business website, if you ask someone to design a website for you, there are certain components that should make up that website you've asked the person to design. So those components is what we refer to as the part of that website. So they must have all of these, or all or some of these. So we have the website logo. There must be a logo that identify a distinct logo that identifies that website, makes it unique. There should be a header, there should be a menu. Of course, it's from the menu you select the different activities you want to carry out on that website. Then there should be the body of the website, highlighted content, call to action, sidebar, post and feed, all of this to be found in that website. So that is that for navigating the website. Next, we'll be looking at introduction to computer practices and programming. And first, we'll be looking at basic programming operations and concepts. And we'll also be looking at introduction to basic programming languages. And then we'll be looking at characteristics of a programming language. So now, what is a program? Under computer programming, what is referred to as a program? A program is that set of instructions that the computer executes. When you give the computer an instruction and it executes it, that instruction you are giving to it is what is referred to as a program. And then you don't just give the instruction, you must give the instruction in a language that the computer understands. So that language used in giving that set of instruction is what is referred to as a programming language, a computer programming language. So you don't just give the instruction in a vague language, it must be a language that the computer understands. It's just like you are, if you are English speaking, for instance, and you are giving an instruction in French, and I say come in French, there's no way you understand what I've said, and certainly you will not be able to execute the command I've given you. But if I tell you come in English, because you understand me, you'll be able to execute that command. So same thing with the computer. The instruction you give to the computer can only be understood if you use the language the computer understands. So that language is what is referred to as the computer programming language. So computer programs are written in a programming language. I've mentioned what a computer programming language is all about. So, and they are referred to as high-level languages. There are different types of languages that the computer uses to communicate with each other. The computer uses to communicate. There are different types of language. Just like you have different languages that you use to communicate. Some of us have our local dialects, of course, the lingua franca English is there. There are some that might understand other foreign languages. So, just as we have this, so does the computer have different languages that it uses to communicate. And some of these includes languages like the C, the C++, the C#, Java, Python, and other languages. Now, what are the characteristic traits of a computer programming language? What are those distinct features of a computer programming language? It should be well structured and documented so that it is suitable for application development. And then abstraction is a must-have characteristic for a programming language, in which the ability to define the complex structure and then its degree of usability comes. And then a computer language must be portable. A portable computer language is a preferred computer language. And then the computer language, the programming language of the computer, the efficiency must be so high that it can be easily converted into machine code, and it should not consume so much space in memory. The space should be as little as possible because there are so many other things that the computer has to do. So these are some of the basic characteristic traits of a computer computer programming languages rather. So you'll be pausing here for this section of the class. Please tune in for the next part of this class. Thank you very much. We'll be looking at protecting your online privacy next in the next part of the 3 class of digital literacy. Thank you for staying with me.